Welcome live viewers. Ooh, it's so loud. Welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time with the username TiffanyTLCMusic on every platform. Please do join us for an hour or so of TLC and tunes, mostly basically original music, mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement, and I'm working on a new vocal looping song. So, hey Keegan, you beat Whitney. It's so loud. I'm gonna change my text setup. So good to have you. Click the button. Let's see, what song do I want to do first? That one. All right. All right, I got audio. You've been beat, Whitney. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? I'm going to start us off with Persist, because the whole world has been feeling some of what we've been feeling here in the U.S. With the tariffs, the latest thing that is happening with our federal government that is affecting and rocking the whole world and our economic world order. Well done, Keegan. Hats off. Very non-faffy of you. All right. Yeah, I think we all need Persist. We are in the U.S. and I guess some places around the world are about to embark on a very large national or very large nationwide plus protest tomorrow called Hands Off. And we're making our signs, and the list of things that we would like our president to keep his hands off is just too long to fit. I'm doing okay. It's been tough. I've been having some tough news to deal with in my researching that I've been doing lately, and it's been challenging. It is purple. It's different shades of like deep purple and lavender and stuff like that. Or my phone is gonna fly. How are you, my friend? Thank you. Yeah, amazingly no migraine though. I had a really great night's sleep last night. Like, closed my eyes at 10:39, got up or woke up, opened them at 6:30. Gotta like that. That's a rarity. All right, here we go. Sisters and brothers, well, I know it's been hard. I know you are weary, maybe even scarred. See, yes, it's very thick and abundant. Let's see, I'm gonna start over. This guitar is too high, I think because the scarf's actually lifting it off my body too high and making it so that it's not resting in the right spot. Okay, that's better. Try it. Take two. Sisters and brothers, when I know it's been hard, I know you are weary, maybe even scarred, but just look what we've done. Letting love lead the way, right? We've made all of the difference, so we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause love and empathy for all. You know, we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, but we are up on the ride. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us, every single one, does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way. Big or small, but we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, but we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. I love those emotes. Thanks, Whitney. That's great. We rise like the sun. That is an awesome sun. That is not the iOS sun. That is like another level of sun. So that's got to be somebody's emote. It's got to be somebody's emote. It's got to be somebody's emote. It's so fine. It's gotta be somebody's hold me tight. No, I'm mimicking an 80s, I'm parodying an 80s song. So proud of you. I love that. Keegan, I don't think I've seen that. I don't remember. What's the emote with the robot going like this? What's in between his hands? Hey, Trevor, how are you? How are you doing today? Oops, nope, not the right one. Nope, 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 nope. We are not wearing green today. That's not the right stream. There it is. Too bad you're not available, because there's even, to protest tomorrow, there's, as you might have noticed, there's even another thing to protest, which is the collapsing of the world economy, but that's cool. No. Yes, that's yet another thing we would like our president to keep his hands off. Our world economy, that would be helpful. I say hands off because that's the name of the protest. That's the theme of the protest. Why am I streaming with no category? I don't understand that. Why is that? I have changed that before, and I don't know, like, why, you know, there's so much complicated, it's very, there's a lot going on these stream settings. There's a lot going on, and it's confusing to me. Maybe Keeks, you could help me with this. It's a little bit confusing to me when I'm editing, what the heck I'm editing. You know what I mean? Let me click edit, see what the stream settings are on Restream. Select category. Okay, they're making me do that every time, I guess. It doesn't look like I can do it in the middle of a stream either. Yeah. So strange. I know I've said this before, so the fact that I'm doing it again is confusing to me. Music, right? Music. Music on acoustic guitar. Music. I'm just gonna say music. Curious if that will change it. Do I have a category now? Maybe you don't know what category I'm in. It's the way the world is. Maybe I don't. And Whitney, maybe I don't even know what category I'm in. Oh, it's the white text that says groovy. But you can't see it? Oh no. Let me see. Let me go into the stream here and see if I can see that white text. I mean, to be fair, you got to remember, I'm looking at it from afar, so I'm having many technical problems right now. I can't even get into the stream right now. Let's try that again. All right, so now I'm going to scroll back. Sure, we can do mod view. Sure, we can do that, just in case. Okay, so now I'm going to click on, yeah. Maybe you should make it black text that says groovy. Maybe you could make it black text that says groovy. It's fixed? Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I might have to do that every time. I don't know. It's very confusing. But thank you for letting me know. That's really sad. That's really sad. Thank you because I know you've said that before and I forgot. I'm also on Twitch light mode. Oh. Doesn't each person get to choose? When you say I'm on Twitch light mode, doesn't each viewer get to choose what mode they're on? I mean, I'm not choosing the mode for everyone else watching, right? That would make the text invisible to those with dark mode. Oh, I see. Oh, that's tough. Well, it relates a little bit to the fact that, yeah, when I'm on, but vice versa is true. So people who are on light mode can't see it if it's light text. And people who are on dark mode can't see it if it's dark text. What to do? It's a problem. It's a problem. Most people use dark mode. Well, you know what? It's also kind of small, right? So, because I have it showing up. Can you see it? Groovy. I maybe can see it. I mean, if it was on my phone, I'm looking at it on a dark background on my restream. My restream has a dark background. I like light background. Make the groovy text green and everyone wins and it's Keegan's favorite color. That's true, Whitney. Make it like neon green. And you could even do, yeah, make it neon green. True. I mean, it would still be a little hard to see on light, but since most people use dark, it would be at least somewhat legible for people on light mode. I was going to say you could also do a dark, I know what you could do. You could do like a neon green letters and maybe a very dark green outline on the letters. So that way people on light mode will see that outline will stand out. People on dark mode will see maybe they won't see the outline, but they'll definitely see the letters. Anytime you need someone who knows nothing to solve the issue, let me know. Whitney, you are full of good laughs today. All right, we just did persist. You guys are helping me feel better. I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed lately, a little bit just verklempt. A lot of the research I'm doing is not yielding the results I want. It's telling me like, oh yeah, that's going to be impossible to do. Oh yeah, that's going to be impossible to do, that kind of thing. And then that's why I need a good protest. You're making yourself laugh. All right, let's do how I want to be. Yes. It's been a bit since we've done that. So in case anybody's curious, I talk about not making demands but there are exceptions to that. And they're for protective use of force. And I talk about not making demands, I think mainly in my in my song starting with awareness. So I'm kind of looking, and force is a broad use of terms. It doesn't necessarily just mean physical force. It could mean like forceful demands. Not angry demands, but forceful demands. But there are exceptions for protective use of force. And I consider a protest like this one, where we're speaking very firmly, hands off, or you name it, as that, falling into that category. And the theme of the protests tomorrow is hands off. I encourage anyone to find their local protests. It's probably overseas where you are, Whitney, as well. But definitely in the US, all over the place. We are preparing our signs. That's what we were doing this morning, some of us. All right, Keegan and I mostly are being commissioned. I am trying to find my song, and I will continue to look until it is found. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. Lots of little things going on. Oh, I think, okay. Yes. That's good that you're learning and realizing when your needs are not being met by others. Yes, I think the trick is being aware of your needs, being clear on what you are willing and not willing to do personally, being clear when your need is so acute and the action that's happening is so problematic that you're willing to make a demand, and use the minimum amount of verbal force, not anger, force necessary, and in some rare cases, physical force, like self-defense, physical self-defense, to stop the imminent harm and then get back to dialogue, partnership dialogue as soon as possible. That's the nonviolent communication prescription. It's important. A lot of times, in fact, you know what, I kind of want to do judgment-free, because in there I'm sort of talking about the gradation of like, not using judgment, but I am being firm when protection is necessary. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Good to see you. We're about to do, so good to have you all. What would I do without you? This would be a very lonely broadcast indeed. Let's do How I Want to Be. Yes. Do I see an evil man, or a man who's lost his way? Do I hear what's in his heart? Do I hear what's in his heart? Or do I hear what his words say? Do I demonize you? Or can I see through? I want to see the real you, 'cause as I think, so I do. So I want to want to be. Whitney, reading your thing. Yes, I can do TikTok, Daniel. I do struggle with it. I'm just not confrontational or a loud person and really need to push myself when I know something's not right. Yeah, so one thing that I loved about nonviolent communication when I learned it was like, oh, this is great. Because most people don't enjoy conflict and or confrontation or like an aggressive, angry interchange. They don't really like that, at least for very long at a time. Most people, I would say. But what NBC introduced me to was the concept of having peaceful, honest conversations, peaceful and empathic conversations in which I was standing up for my needs, not necessarily forcing other people to meet them, unless, again, there was like a protection, like urgent, dire situation going on. But being clear, like, this is really not working for me. And would you be willing, not would you enjoy, or you absolutely must, again, unless there's a protection, urgent situation happening. So not necessarily demands, requests, and clarity, like, this is really not working for me, and being mournful rather than angry and should and judgment laden, just being honest, like, I really enjoy this and not this kind of thing. And I'm wondering if you'd be willing to help me out. Otherwise, I might have to go to this person, or go into this place. Yeah, it's like, what I loved about it is it allowed, it made honest, like, whatever the peaceful version of confrontation is, like honest dialogue, much more appealing and pleasant, and it could actually most of the time be healing, like, and clearing the air in a peaceful, loving way. Most of the time with nonviolent communication, it could be that way, and I can always stay in that place, even if the other person is getting angry at me. I don't have to go there, and that's really exciting too. Like, I can continue to be firm but empathic about, like, what I'm willing and not willing to do. Like, you may not be willing to meet my needs here, but then I'm not willing to be in this relationship, or I'm not willing to be in this moment here with you right now, or I'm not willing to continue on with this until we can find a way to meet both of our needs. It is, yeah, it is hard. I think that one of the reasons it's so hard for us is because we associate honest conversation with stressful conflict, and we're such a social species. We literally need to get along. We need to be able to work together. So I think it really stresses us out to enter into anything that we tell ourselves is going to be this, like, sort of aggressive, rupturing conflict, if that makes sense. And it's hard. It takes a lot of practice, I think, and I'm happy for you finding that path. It's hard to be oh wait, something happened. Oh, yes, Whitney's cares, like, to see how people are. Yes, and how are you doing, by the way, Whitney? I don't think you've told us how you're doing. Let's go straight into TikTok so I don't forget it. The request on the table. You all know what it's about. You've heard this song a few times before. No worries, says Keegan. Tell us a little bit. Have you already told us, Keegan, about your scene management, the thing you discovered with OBS? I feel like maybe you did. Maybe you did. Stop me if you already did. Aw. Tick tock, home goes the clock. Tick tock, home goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, home goes the clock. No need to fear, pull me near. All that you need is love and here. 'Cause take on, on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how. Before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause take on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. Maybe you should set one up for me, Keegs. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause take on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. The time it is now, you know, I'll show you how. Do what you can, I'll lend you a hand. Up here, the beauty is something you can do it now. Yeah, now I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause take on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. Take on before yours stops. Okay, scrolling down. I think you said you'd be happy. You're already setting up one for Bugs Nasty. Isn't that a funny name, username, Whitney? That's really sweet, Keegs. Setting up and managing Discord services is very satisfying. Gives a sense of order, kind of like building a website. Yes. You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. Got to have the TikTok when you're on. Got to happen. Let's see. So thinking about the state of the world and how much stress we're all going through right now, if you're paying attention to the news, it doesn't matter what country you're in. There are a lot of things going on that are really scary and disruptive, to judge them. Things that don't meet our need, let's put it in NBC terms, things that don't meet our need for predictability, order, consideration, care in the world. Gosh, so many things, our posters tomorrow on our protests are going to be filled to the brim. I'm literally making a note, phone note. And here's what I have on it so far. These are the things we could put on our hands-off protest list. Hands off our futures, our planet, clean air, clean water, climate change prevention, our Constitution, our courts, the rule of law, divided government, our First Amendment, freedom of expression, our Social Security, our Medicaid, our Medicare, our food assistance, our disaster aid, our veteran services, our national parks, our standing in the world, our world leadership, our generosity, our humanity, our USAID, that's our agency that helps like with the Myanmar earthquake type stuff, our health, science, the CDC, that's the Centers for Disease Control, vaccines, infectious disease prevention, our vulnerable communities, transgender service members, human rights, education, our public schools, our teachers. All of these things, and so many more, have been on the chopping block. And we're not happy about it. We're not happy about it. We do not like it. Many of us, more and more of us. There's at least one or two things that almost everybody does not like about what's happening. So, we've got the high-pitched whine. Oh no, I don't think I can get to that. Is that really disturbing? Do you hear that? I guess I didn't put my little door wedge in. going to be hard to get to it. I could try. Let's see. I have bright purple leggings on. I'm going to crawl. Over. Not a huge issue, said Keegan. You can barely hear it. Well, too late. I've crawled. I can see it's delayed, so I can see it happening now. Now you can't hear it at all. Perfect. All right. So glad to have you guys on with me. Thank you, Whitney. You know what? Let's do My Boys. Let's do that. It's a nice, happy song about something we do have. I have a long sort of series of things that I say in the morning after I meditate that kind of are my intentions for the day, and I've developed this list of intentions over years. But I also have a shorthand one that I've been doing lately when I'm super stressed out. And here it is. It's, if I can remember it. I've just recently started doing it. Like in the middle of the day if I'm stressed out, we'll say, stick with the facts, meaning the literal, 5 senses, what's actually happening, rather than the stories we tell ourselves about what's happening. Stick with the facts. Gosh, it's funny. Now that I'm on the spot doing it, I can't remember it. Stick with the facts. Take stock for strength. So be grateful. Take stock for strength. Kind of like if you're like running, you're in a survival situation, like, right, we have 3 matches. We've got 4 pieces of bread. And it's like, take stock of what we have, of what you have that is good. And I have so many things that are good. And one of those things, or 2 of those things are my boys. I'm going to sing this song about them. Take stock for strength. Still got them. Still got my boys. That's good. Hopefully I always will. Even though they're both men now. Fax, no printer? What? What? I wish I could meditate. You tried to struggle so much to get into that FM place. It's too loud. It sounds so nice and soothing, the idea of it. What are you saying, fax, no printer, Keeks? Explain. Keegan has also struggled. Here is my one piece of advice about meditation. If it means nothing else, it means even occasionally noticing your thoughts rather than getting lost in your thoughts. Like, ideally, you're noticing the sensations that are going on, like the little bird that chirped, your breathing, something, your body going from bottom to top, whatever. But it's good enough if you start noticing that and then you drift off in your thoughts on something and then you go, oh, I was just thinking about, sum it up in a word. If you can't think of what it was, you could do, I was just getting lost in my thoughts. And then go back to the sensations. And then you get lost in your thoughts. And you go, oh, I was just thinking about, oh, stick to the facts. Stick to the facts, you silly. All right. See. Oops, no pick for this. Right. When Elliot smiles, his light envelops the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a card or a ball with his eyes and red hair shining like a star for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, fall to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. Thanks, Whitney. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound, he loves thinking things through Dr. Seuss stories and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, fall to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I absolutely love that emote. They sit as together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, fall to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Keegan went to visit Daniel on YouTube. Poor Daniel's always there on YouTube holding the fort by himself while everyone else is on Twitch. That's nice, Keeks. Aw. Aw, thanks, Whitney. You know, I had the privilege that I wish everyone had, every mother had, to really be able to delve fully into motherhood. It's really a gift to be able to just fully be present for the journey, for all of it. And yeah, I'm very grateful with the support that I had to be able to, be home, to do, attachment parenting, all of that, just be very, very present. It just one of the most beautiful things in my life, for sure, by far. So, thanks, Whitney. All right, so let's see. What shall we do now? My boys, where's that? I'm getting very close to being willing to try TLC on here. I've been messing up fewer and fewer times, so I still am. but not quite. Let's do judgment free, because we were talking about that earlier. Aw. Aw, Keegan. That's very sweet. Let's do judgment free, and then let's do when in doubt, wait. I need that message of like holding back and not jumping into every project. Especially because so many of them have had discouraging elements. I need to pull back and like when in doubt, don't. So let's do judgment free. We haven't done a vocal looping song in a while. This one actually is a note-based song. I forgot. It's not in the same place. Let's get this text setup open. Hello, oh, there it is. Okay. There. Oh, that's really sweet, Whitney. You know, it's definitely helpful that, well, at least you, Whitney, and I think you, Daniel, are not too far off age. How old are you, Daniel? I think you said you're 30. You guys are around my kid's age. No, it's really sweet. I really appreciate it, Whitney. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. But yes, I definitely, it's not lost on me that you guys are similar to my kid's age, and I feel that. It's, you know, becoming a mother, I talk about that in Willow in the Wind, especially if you do attachment parenting, meaning you child-led when you breastfeed, you do all that, co-sleep. You are just like, you are like one unit, and for so long, and you don't realize until that first moment that, oh my goodness, you know, this is my number one job. Like this is a job that if I don't do this, if I walk away from this job, it's not like walking away from any other job. It's devastating to another human being, like lifelong devastating. And that's really an inspiring, it's just, you know, we really get so much out of service, I think, as long as it's in alignment with, you know, who we are and our passions and stuff. But you can't be of greater service in the world, you know, than being a present parent, especially a mom, I would say, just because you're so much more physically involved in the whole process. You're literally creating the being inside your body, feeding the being with your body. It's like everything is so, it's so integral. And I wish for every woman who wants it to be able to have that opportunity. That's what I would like. You know. Yes, aw. That's right. I remember that too. I feel like on that subway ride too, Whitney, we really bonded. I felt that maternal sense, you know. It's a great gift. However, whatever form it takes. I was just talking about when it's naturally occurring, but you know, there are also people who have become like I kind of adopted, not fully because our Niefling has their own parents, but kind of adopted one of my brother's kids as, well, both, but really one in particular has spent so much time with us. And you can, in other words, you can have that maternal or paternal relationship with somebody who's not your blood relation too. Yeah. 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 That subway ride. That's what you were on the train. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. Delete. Delete. Yes. You remember that? We knew that was our last opportunity to hang together for who knows. Oops. For who knows how long. Here we go. Couldn't get my trumpet going. It'll work though. It works. It's fine. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, I'm going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, say this is good and that is bad. Just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgments hurt relationships, mental health and defensiveness. Inventiveness, collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet, and show you new ways to meet your needs. Cause I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. I don't gotta judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now someone just won't meet my needs, I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Yeah. Gosh, you guys. Oh, this is good sign. I'm getting tempted to do TLC, which is a really good sign. That might mean I'm getting close to doing it. Right now, I don't have enough time. And I would like to practice it more, but I was like, oh, I really want to show you guys. That's a good sign. I don't know why there it is. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I just wanted to see the emotes. Oh, wow. What are those cats? Whoa. Those are funny. Thanks, Trevor. Wow. There's a whole chunk of Twitch that it's weird. If I don't have this open, it didn't go back and cover the old one. I wanted to see Keegan's head bopping. And it does not show me because I didn't have it open. Yes, you can. Daniel knows just what to request at just the right time. That's the perfect size little song for our outro, our way out. All right, let me put the different text set up. Anybody have any plans they want to let us know about for the weekend? If you're not attending the hands-off protest tomorrow, or even if you are, other plans? There we go. All aboard for the train. Chugga, 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 train. Chugga, chugga. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid it won't come back. Train. Chugga, 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 train. Chugga, chugga. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, away from me. Train, chugga, 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 train, chugga, chugga. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I've just left him singing this song. Train, chugga, 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 train, chugga, chugga. Train, chugga, 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 train, chugga, chugga. Got all those trains and hearts. I was wondering if you guys would get any trains in that amount of time. Got some beautiful trains going on. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to put up my blurb here. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm really excited to express my discontent this weekend. And it's very cathartic when we've done that. This will be the third time so far since the beginning of the year. And I suspect it will not be the last. And so, but I look forward to coming back on Monday for an hour of TLC and tunes with my favorite peeps. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. For all original music except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement about to come out with a new vocal looping piano looping song. Very excited. Bye and hugs, Whitney. You too, Daniel. Thanks for being with me, you guys. You mean so much. You have a great weekend too, Trevor. TLC to you all. Don't forget to give lots to yourselves. Only by doing that can you give it to others. So I wish it for you in abundance. All right, until next time. Bye, everybody.